welcome to Rough Gear Review. Today we're having a look at the Kel-Tec KSG and the UTAS UTS-15. We had a chance to get them both out there on the range, shoot them side by side, see how they compare to each other. We're going to show you some video of that shooting. We'll go over some of the points of these two shotguns. See the Kel-Tec here is a little bit smaller than the UTAS. This comes in at 26 inches. It's going to come in at 29 inches. That's about 5 inches thick. From the rail to here is about 3.5 inches. I'll be honest, the Kel-Tec, it does feel a lot smaller, much more compact when you're holding it. It's balanced a little bit better. You'll notice that the grip on the Kel-Tec is further up than on the UTAS. The UTAS is back further. Basically what that does is it gives the Kel-Tec really good balance, and it makes the UTAS a little bit nose heavy. A couple things we liked about both, a couple things we don't like about both of them. We'll start with the Kel-Tec here. One thing that we really liked about the Kel-Tec is the release. It's right here, right at your fingertip. Push down, unlocks the slide. That was nice. It's got a crossbar safety. The rail on the top is pretty short. Not a lot of room on here. We do have a flashlight on here, but only because we have a flashlight in this one. Both of them we have EOTechs on. Magpul flip-ups. You are going to notice in the video, but originally we had some Troy flip-ups on this, and on the Kel-Tec we had a different EOTech on. Just a different model, but got the same results out of it. We did add this AFG from Magpul. Just felt a little safer. Make sure my hand doesn't slip off there. I did notice that now Kel-Tec sells something similar to that. On the Kel-Tec, you're going to load from the bottom. There's no access to this receiver except through here. One thing, if you've never fired the UTAS, then this isn't going to bother you. If you have fired the UTAS, you might not like this feature. This is the switch that determines which tube you're going to feed from. So if you have it to the right, you're going to feed the 7 shells from the right side. When that runs dry, you have to manually flip it over. You're going to feed the other 7 from the left side. That's not how it is on the UTAS. The UTAS, the switch is on the top. To the left feeds from the left, to the right feeds from the right. But in the center, it's going to feed from both tubes alternately. If you put this in the center, it doesn't feed from any of the tubes. So that is one nice feature about this. It's one thing that I really, really liked. You'll see in the video, I forget to flip that switch a bunch of times. And maybe that's because I'm used to shooting the UTAS. We've had this for a while. Got a lot of range time with it. But overall, that is one feature I like a lot. This does have a longer rail on the top. Like I said, we had the same EOTech on here. On the UTAS, it has a built-in light and laser feature. The controls right here, which I like a lot. I thought it was a really neat feature. Another thing about this, on the UTAS, it's really easy to load. You open that door, push in the plunger, load your shells, close it up, and you're ready to go. Another thing, if you have a jam, you can access the receiver real quick, flip up the cover, clear your jam, and you're good to go again. Now, all in all, between the two shotguns, we haven't had any real issues with either of them. No jams, no problems at all. The only time we ever do have any kind of issue really is when we short stroke them. A little easy to do that with bullpups, but the more you shoot them, the more you're going to get used to it. We did have a couple of those happen with the Kel-Tec, but this is also a newer shotgun to us. We're not going to take them apart. We have other videos on both of them individually where we'll show you all that. But we just wanted to give you an overall look at the shotguns. And we're going to show you some video now, and then we'll come back and talk about them again. Alright, the mini shells. You see the difference. This is a regular 2 3/4 inch shell. Those are the little mini shells. We got 20 of them loaded in each shotgun, 20 in the KSG, 20 in the UTS. We'll see how it works. Now we're going to try another shell. These are the mini bucks from Nobel Sportalia NSI. So these are 2 1/4 inch shells versus again your regular 2 3/4 inch. So a little shorter, a little more capacity in the shotgun. Right now we got 10 loaded in the KSG and the UTS. And we'll see how they feed these. Alright, so you saw in the videos, we were shooting some different shells out of these. Basically, those were the three main shells that we were shooting. You have your standard 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. You have your 2 1/4 inch double-aught buck. Then you have your mini shells. Now, the mini shells are really cool. You can fit 20 in each of these. But the Kel-Tec will feed the mini shells. The UTAS will absolutely not. And you saw that in the video. It doesn't feed them at all. The 2 1/4 inch. These are awesome. Gives you 2 extra rounds in each shotgun. So you're going to increase your capacity to 16. And both shotguns feed these flawlessly. And of course, when it came to double-aught buck, slugs, birdshot, no problem with either shotgun. If you're going to ask us which one of these we liked better, tell you the truth, I'd probably go with the UTAS. Flipping this switch is it's not a deal breaker, but I prefer the setup on this. But I think they're both excellent, great shotguns. I don't think you'll be disappointed in either one of them. We love them here. Now we're looking forward to getting the SRM 12-16 in here, which is a 16-round bullpup, but it's semi-automatic. We'll have that up here for you as soon as that shotgun's in our hand, about a month and a half or so. Thanks for watching Rough Gear Review.